Okay guys, it has to be said before we even actually start filming here, we are on the Ring of Beara, okay, which is again just past Kenmare on the way down to Castletown Bear. And nobody ever talks about this. This is the most stunning scenery you will see anywhere in the country, and particularly on a day like today. Quito, have a look around. The next time you're down, I'm bringing you here. We're going to go fishing. We'll catch fuck all, but we're going to have a bit of crack anyway. But look at this view, lads. It is so good. We can nearly see them waving to us from the States over there. Absolutely beautiful. What are we cooking today, Tones? We're doing a beautiful piece of monkfish tail, slightly curried. I've got a selection of mushrooms here, some shiitake, some chanterelle, some chestnuts, and we've also got some beautiful sweet corn, peppers for colour, and a little bit of toasted pine nuts. This, guys, is going to be amazing. So let's prep it. Cut your monkfish. The incredible thing about monkfish is this used to be thrown out. It was never used. In the last 10-15 years it's become very popular. They used to make this for bait for lobster. Now it's more expensive than lobster. Unbelievable. So cut it about maybe an inch thick. You know me by now. It doesn't really matter. Don't get too caught up on it. We want it about that size. Not too thick because it's going to be cooked in minutes. Simple. Some good old olive oil. This looks so good. There's a fly trying to jump into it already. And just some mild curry powder. If you want it spicy, just go stronger. I'm not a mad spice fan, I have to admit. So just a little bit, because you don't want to take from the taste of the fish. Get your fingers in there, make a little bit of a paste. I can hear all the, oh my god, he's put his hands in it. Well, you know me by now, we don't really give a shit about those kind of things. And just marinate it. Cover it in the oil. And that is good to go in the frying pan in seconds. Tones, come up here to me. A little bit of a close-up so the guys can see exactly what we're doing. So, there we are, guys. That's it. Curry powder, olive oil, monkfish. That little piece of monkfish tail cost me 8 quid. Isn't that incredible? That's how much I love it. I'm paying 8 quid to show you how to cook a fantastic dish. Guys, I've after getting myself, I don't know how the hell I've after getting myself into this position. This could go horribly wrong, but you're never. Okay, frying pan for all our mushrooms and stuff. Olive oil. This one heating up dry. Why don't we put olive oil in it? Correct, because we've marinated the fish already, so we don't need to put too much into it. So in we go. Selection of mushrooms, spring onions, and a bit of garlic. Straight in. You know, everybody should do this kind of stuff, guys. When you're wondering what to do, pack the kids, throw them into the car, head down to a beach or somewhere like this, get one of these camping things in a frying pan. Even if you just cook sausages, who cares? This is what it's all about. Out in the wild, in the most spectacular place in the world. Okay, a little bit of rock salt. Now, I forgot butter when we came on this epic adventure. Normally I would have a little bit of butter in there as well, but that's the beauty of cooking. You cook with what you got. And a little bit of cracked black pepper. I brought nam pla, which is a fish sauce, but I've decided I'm not going to use that because I think we've got enough. Flavors going on. I'm just going to put in a little bit of teriyaki sauce. About half a teaspoon. You know me now, guys. I love when you're just getting these subtle flavors that nothing should be too overpowering in the dish. So that's just enough. I'm going to soften them up now before we go on to the next stage. Right. So our mushrooms, spring onions, garlic, nicely softened. I told you, lads, I don't know where. And now this is for the crunch. Green, red pepper, a bit of colour, sweet corn, and some toasted pine nuts. This pan now is red hot. And do you know what? I forgot a bloody lemon as well. I'd love a little bit of lemon juice in here. But I think Treyvaud was fast asleep today. He's forgotten a few things. Anyway, so we let that go. Now, where's my monkfish? This was swimming around there about 30 minutes ago. I jumped in with my harpoon and I saw this guy go by and I just cut his tail off. Oh no, I told you it cost 8 quid already. I'm not straight. Okay, here we go. That's what you want to hear. You want to. If you're not hearing that, your pan ain't hot. Use that little piece off. Now remember, guys, if you overcook fish, if you undercook fish, don't worry about it. You're only learning, so don't be scared of it. Okay, you can eat sushi, so if the fish isn't 100% cooked, don't worry about it. It's not going to kill you. That is looking absolutely fantastic. We're basically going to do 1 minute each side, maybe 1.5. Don't move it around the pan. Don't do anything. I hate all these guys who start flicking things around for the sake of flicking things. Leave it. Okay, we're nearly ready to turn our fish. This is good. We don't want to overcook that, so we're going to turn that off. Don't worry, the pan is going to keep it plenty hot. Oh man, look at this. Tones, close up, quick, quick, quick. Holy shit. Look at that. Tiny, tiny pinch of rock salt on top. Just a tiny pinch. Now, Tones, come here for a second. That pan is so hot, I know I can turn it off and the residual heat will cook that fish through. I always tell you guys, don't be afraid. Touch your food, okay? Should be a little bit of give in it. It's exactly what we're looking for. A little kind of a spongy feeling. I actually like my fish slightly undercooked. Sounds bizarre, but I think there's nicer texture and better flavour to it. So that is good to go. And by the time we get this plated up, my fish will be ready. Now, so let's start plating up. Oh wait, guess what else I forgot? A big spoon. Well, actually, I brought Tones, didn't I? Oh. Look at this. Look at the mushrooms, the sweet corn. So, forgive my fingers. Actually, hang on a second. This is too damn hot. Now, we'll put 3 before it goes arseways on me. And I'm just going to put a little drizzle of olive oil just over the top. A bit of our sauce. And you know what, Tone? Sometimes, I've said it before, sometimes I do amaze myself. Cooked in real time in front of you all, that. What an absolute cracking little dish, if I do say so myself. And now, I'm about to go down there and eat it and see if I can see anybody over in the States that's coming over to Kerry on their holidays. Trust me guys, you gotta try this at home. Out on the beach,